Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you being here. I'm grateful for all of your love, support, encouragement, likes, commenting. I'm grateful for you showing up for yourself, for doing the work. This healing for you is healing for me. I'm so grateful to be of service to help you on your journey. Thank you all so much. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. So today's pick a card, we are going to talk about what are your spiritual upgrades right now? What's upgrading for you psychically, spiritually, your gifts, your healing abilities? What's upgrading for you? What do you need to know about these upgrades? How is this going to help you with your ascension process, transforming, going to the next level? What is it that you need to know all about your ascension and your spiritual upgrades, healing abilities? Pile 1, we have Gorilla Peace. Pile 2, the Peregrine Falcon. Pile 3, Lioness Protection. Okay, so here we go. We have pile 1, pile 2, and then pile 3. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All about your spiritual upgrades. This is a general reading for the collective. So you take what resonates and you leave the rest. If you are guided to more than one pile, that is okay as well. Use your intuition. You may be guided to all 3 piles. That's okay as well. There are no rules. Trust yourself. Trust the guidance, okay? Okay. Timestamps will be linked below. Thank you all so much, and I will see you. Before we start the reading, I want to say I am going to do a overview, okay, about psychic upgrades. You know, part of that process, part of my experience with that, okay, just to give you some help, clarity, insight. It could be helpful to you for your journey. If you would like to join me, that will be a part of the timestamps as well. Otherwise, I will see you in your reading. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I am Nicole. I'm so grateful to have you here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I'm proud of you for doing this work. Keep going. So let's talk about it. Psychic upgrades, spiritual abilities, healing capabilities, upgrading, gaining new gifts, all of these type of things. With my experience with this and handling psychic upgrades, one thing that I know for sure, you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. When you start receiving more gifts, more, again, upgrades, new healing capabilities, things like that, it can make you feel like you're going crazy, or it's not true, or what you feel, what you hear, it feels completely opposite of what you were seeing. And that is the point. It's about trusting what is unseen, the metaphysical, the things that you cannot see with your own eyes, that's not physically in front of you. It's about trusting that. When I receive upgrades, I will receive them. For example, I'm very strong with my clairvoyant ability. That means I can hear very clearly spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, messages from Spirit, God, the Most High, and my team. I can hear that very clearly, okay? So when I'm upgrading, sometimes I'll have ringing in my ears. Sometimes my ears hurt. Sometimes it's like I just have to massage it, So I massage my ears. I massage my hands. I have a lot of healing capabilities within my hands as well. My hands have a lot of energy, hold a lot of power. They can heal. I can heal with my hands. I can feel energy with my hands. I'll give my hands massages. But going back to my point, I'm sorry, I got off for a second. Going back to my point, sometimes I will hear things, the downloads will come through and I will hear it and I will just think it just sounds too out of this world. It doesn't make sense. And then when I do that, now I'm planting a seed of doubt. Now I'm planting the seed of, well, it's probably not true. There's no way this could be true. Just no way. So when I do my meditation and I go back and I meditate and I talk to my team, my ancestors, ancient ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, they'll say, Nicole, we pulled that upgrade back. You weren't ready. When we downloaded, when we told you that message, you didn't trust it. You planted a seed of doubt. So that showed us you weren't ready. You weren't ready for the upgrade. You weren't ready to move to that next level. And I was like, wow. And I was like, that has happened so many times. Of course, I end up working myself back to get the upgrade back. Because, if I hear that, I'm like, what do I need to do? Mask off. I'm going to do what I need to do. You know what I mean? But I was like, wow, a lot of us, we receive these things. For example, your body, you may have a very strong clairsentience ability. I think that's it, clairsentience, the clear feeling. You may have a strong ability with that. And you feel energy. You feel energy very deeply. Your body reacts to energy. And then you may feel something when you're around someone. And you say, there's no way I could be feeling this around this person. This person hasn't done this. This person hasn't done that. You're still focusing on what you see in the physical and you're not focusing on that metaphysical. These upgrades, these healing abilities, spiritual gifts, psychic gifts, this is completely metaphysical, okay? And a lot of people won't understand it. I know what I'm doing right now, a lot of people probably don't understand. When I'm channeling, when I'm getting the wisdom, I know it's probably like, how does she do that? I don't understand. Because I trust myself. I trust myself and I practice. When you are getting these abilities, you have to practice. Now, this is not to say you need to be manipulating or abusing your power. We're going to get to that in 1 second. But you have to trust yourself and you have to practice. When I started, I'm going to use myself again. When I started reading tarot, okay, I use tarot as a tool. It's a divination tool. Tarot is not who I am, okay? Tarot is just a tool that I use to get messages. If you watch my channel, you know I am using these cards less and less because I'm practicing and I'm growing my abilities. This lifetime for me, a lot of this is mastery. What you're seeing me do now, I've done this many lifetimes before. But this is about mastery now, me being more confident, me trusting myself more, me showing who I really am and what I can really do, okay? So when I first started using tarot, about 3 years ago, maybe 4, I don't know, I was practicing every day. At the time, I was still an educator working in the public school system. I did that during the day with my kids, in the afternoon, evening, did the mommy thing. And then when they would go to bed, I would be up practicing every single day. Reading, practicing. I'm doing readings on myself. I'm doing readings about my past lives. And I'm just using this to help me to trust. really it was already within me. Tarot was helping me to unlock it, giving me the messages, but now it's time for me to trust. So what do I mean by that? When I see certain cards and certain card meanings, like let's just say, for example, some cards like the World card, it can have so many different meanings, right? Destiny, completion, all types of things. But now I'm hearing through my clairaudient ability something different than what I know that the book told me, what I know that what the website said this card means. So now it's like, am I going to trust what I hear and what I feel, or am I going to trust that book meaning? You have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You are divine intelligence. You are divine intelligence. Artificial intelligence could never. Artificial intelligence could never do this. Could never. You have all the answers within. You have to find a way to unlock it and practice it. Now, when you practice, I'm going to go back to this tarot example. I have to call this shit out. I see some people on YouTube, some tarot readers on YouTube, abusing and manipulating their power. Now, I'm saying this because I've appointed myself. I'm a leader, okay? I am a leader. God has already given me, this, like, you are leading. You are a leader, Nicole. Step into your leadership. Again, mastery. I had to show more who I am, but I'm not going to get in. This isn't about me. But I want to go back to this, what I was saying. Some people on YouTube are abusing their power using tarot. You were not given those gifts to do some of the readings that you're doing. Now, we could talk about it in the comments. Some people aren't going to like what I have to say. I got to say it. And I got to be okay with you not agreeing. It's okay. But I got to say it. And I'm just giving it to you the way I heard it. Some people are using tarot to do readings about, like, let's just say I see readings on, like, celebrities. Stop that shit. Stop it. Like, that shit's not cool. First of all, that's an abuse of power. You were not given that gift to go into someone else's energy that they didn't even ask you to tap into their energy. That's private. You're manipulating their energy by reading what's going on in their life. Stop that shit. When you click on this video and you watch, you're giving me permission to read for you. That's something different. But when you're doing these readings on, this new celebrity couple, or I like to say public figures, what's going on with them, what's the tea? Stop that shit. You can receive karmic retribution for your actions. Don't abuse your power. And that's just one example of it. But many people abuse their power. And when I say abuse of power, that means you are using your gifts for your own self-serving reasons, or for your friends or family. You're not using it to add value and to help others. And we all, listen, I've abused my power. I've manipulated, manipulated people with my power. And I had to go and ask for forgiveness. And I had to forgive myself. And I had to know that my gifts are not to manipulate and not to abuse power, the power that I've been given. And this is not just for me. Everyone has their own power. I don't want you to sit here and think that it's only a few people that have these gifts. No, you have it too. You have to trust yourself and you have to find a way to unlock it. For me, meditation really helped. But maybe that's not your story, and that's okay too. It's okay. Or maybe you meditate, you do some type of meditation where you're moving, like yoga or working out. That's okay too. Okay? So trust yourself. Find a way to unlock it. What is it? It's sometimes when you chase your passion and do things like that. All right, another way I practice, okay? I practice with because again, I have a lot of different abilities. So another way with me practicing, you see me channeling like this, using less cards. That's another way I practice. I'm pushing myself. I'm like, push myself out there. I don't need all these cards. I don't need it. But outside of tarot, let me tell you another way, because I know everyone's not into that, but I just wanted to like give those examples. So another way that I practice by reading certain things, like reading about different, right now I'm reading about colors, okay? Because I have the ability to see different colors, different auras, auric fields. I can read energy from pictures. I can read people's energy just by looking at them. If I want, I can, but I don't. I just want to make that clear, because I think that sometimes people think I'm always, now since I'm showing more of my gifts, people think I'm always like reading them. I'm not. That's, again, I've done that in the past with abusing that power, okay? I don't just like, I'm not just like reading everyone, but I have the ability to do it if I need to use it. And again, that's me discerning. Am I using this just because I want to know, you know, this person's like, again, their energy, their personal business, whatever else is going, am I doing that to serve myself, or am I doing that because this person has allowed me to enter into their space and now I can help them in some way, or somehow this will add value, okay? Because again, you have to discern and you have to say, hey, I'm not going to abuse my power, because when you abuse your power, it gets taken away. Your gifts will get taken away. So I'm reading about colors and the colors and the meanings and all of that. So then now, after I'm reading about this, I'm activating. Reading activates knowledge as well, that wisdom within, and it helps to unlock you, okay? So now after I read, now I'm going to go out and I'm going to ask my team, let's practice this. Show me these colors. Show me these colors, and then quiz me. Like, I need to say what this means when I see this color around someone. When I see that color around this person. Show me and quiz me. You have to be in touch with, if you're into that, in touch with your team if you want them to help you with that, because they definitely will. And they definitely will guide you, but you have to be open and allow yourself for these things to happen, okay? So they love to show me children, because I love children. I have a special gift of working with children. I love children. So they love to show me the colors around children and what that means. And because I usually do this like on a walk. Okay. And then they show me and I'm like, okay, this means that. And this color is saying this for this child. And this color represents this child has this type of gift. And it's like, I'm just flowing. It's just all, somehow it's all coming out. And now, boom, I'm going to get upgraded now. I've shown them that I'm ready. It's going to move to the next level. Or however that looks. Again, it's going to be different for everyone. For me, I'm very different. I cannot say this enough. I'm very different. Mastery is important for me this lifetime. So my story is going to be different, but I'm telling you my story to help you. What helps you? What do you feel may help to unlock you? Help you practice. If you are really good with, again, your clairaudient ability, or your clairaudient ability is building, listen to some music. What do you hear? What messages are you hearing through the music? What is the music intuitively telling you? Is someone sending you messages? Are you getting messages from, the universe, whatever you believe in, whatever you resonate with, okay? If you're building your clairgustance, that's when you're able to taste and have like some type, you can activate your abilities through that. Like when you think about chefs, right? They have a strong gift with clairgustance. They're able to taste and create. That's how they create, because a chef is an artist, okay? They're just using their creative abilities to put it on a plate. So if you're doing things like that, taste different spices and get inspired, activate it. Taste the different spices. What do you think? What do you feel? What can you visualize? What kind of dish can you create just from tasting these different spices and like expanding your knowledge and awareness with that? There's so many ways to do this, okay? Claircognizant ability, that just is like that knowing. That is the, if you don't take anything from this, if you want to build your claircognizant ability, you have to trust. You have to trust. And when you trust, it's trial and error, because sometimes you're going to get it wrong, sometimes you're going to get it right. But and that helps to build your discernment, because I get things wrong. But the thing is that I'm not afraid to get it wrong. I'm not afraid. Sometimes I'll say, I don't know. Or something with this, something with that. I could be wrong, because I could be wrong. I'm not always right, and that's okay. It's okay to get it wrong. I'm human. Although I'm tapped into a lot of different things on the other side, I am human. I'm not perfect. I'm not always going to get it right. I'm not always going to be spot on. I'm not. But a lot of times I am. But I'm not always. I'm not 100%, and that's okay. I'm growing and ascending just like you are. I'm healing and on this journey just like you are. I may be more tapped into some of my gifts, but that's because I'm an ancient ass soul. I done been here, I don't even know. I'm still unraveling that. I have been here so many times. I don't even know. My soul is like eons old. So, but that's why I'm here to lead. And that's why I'm here to help you. And I love you. And I'm here to be of service. And I love you. You're welcome. I love you. So we're going to get into, we'll talk about this more, okay? We'll talk about this more. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much. Please like the video, comment below. We will get into the reading. Thank you. Hi, Pile One. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. Pile One, you picked this card. Gorilla. Okay. What's upgrading for you? It's so many of you, let me see here. I don't know if you saw this, but you see how this gorilla has the mask off. Part of you in your spiritual upgrades is you revealing more of who you are. Revealing more of who you are and what you are here to do. Being confident in your abilities. Many of you are already gifted. Many of you are already psychically aware, psychically intuitive, in touch with your gifts, but you are not confident. You are not showing that confidence, that God-given, that divine confidence from within. That divine confidence from within. Who you really are. The more confident you are, the more you will be upgraded. The more confident you are, the more you will be upgraded. Because guess what? Your confidence equals trust. Trust. Okay? Trust. You have to trust. And the more you trust, the more confident you will be. It's like a triangle. It's like trust, confidence, power. And power meaning your gifts. Trust, confidence, power. You're very powerful. And you're facing the light. You're facing your North Node. Your North Node, many of you, you have a North Node in Aquarius. You have a North Node in Taurus. You have a North Node in Libra. You have a North Node Sagittarius. You're here to free people. You are here to free people. Part of your psychic upgrades that's happening is your vision, your sight. Your sight is going to, wow. Your sight, your clairvoyance, the ability to see years and years ahead, because your sight and your vision is going to aid you in your north node. You are facing north. You are facing your purpose. You are aligned with your destiny. This is a part of your psychic upgrades. You are meant to be very powerfully gifted with your psychic abilities because this helps you to lead others. Many of you are humanitarians. Many of you are philanthropists. Many of you will, your purpose, your destiny, your and your psychic abilities are all encompassing. It's all connected. But you have to have that confidence. Confidence, confidence, confidence. If you don't trust and have confidence, it's like, what are we doing here? It's not going to work. Mind, body, spirit. Trust, confidence, power. Trust, confidence, power. I keep repeating this because I want you to get this. Your vision is going to be out of this world. You are going to be able to see things. Some of you are going to be doing things in astrology and predicting world events to help others avoid, to help us get on the right damn timeline. Help us to avoid those catastrophic timelines that are trying to infiltrate society. That's how deep this is. I want you to get the depth of this. This is deep. This is serious. Some of you are going to be working with astrology to help us to get on the right timeline. You're going to give us these predictions to help the collective raise their vibration to get right, to get on this timeline of peace. I hope this isn't going over some people's head. If it is, just rewind it and listen again. This is very deep. Your vision is being upgraded. Your third eye is all the way open. Keep your third eye in balance. Some of you have interferences around you that doubt you and doubt your abilities and doubt your vision. Some of you are just not, you're not expanding your, it's like you're not dreaming big enough, or your level of expansion is very limited right now. And Spirit wants you to change that. Spirit is like, what are you waiting for? You're holding yourself back. You're like right there. You know, you're facing north, but it's something that's holding you back. And for many of you, it's your ability not to trust, your ability not to have faith and have confidence in what you already know. And for some of you, it's the people around you that have kept you in the cycle of doubt. You are meant, your vision is supposed to lead others to like the promised land, whatever that looks like for the people you're leading, because you have divine intention. And if you don't have divine intention, it's never too late to shift. And what I mean by divine intention, meaning you have the intention to do things for the highest good for all. Not just for you, not just for your friends and family, but for all. And knowing that you are included in for all, okay? That includes you too. Always have divine intention. You have the type of gifts where this could go, if this goes the other way, it could go sour quick, because you're so powerful. You're so powerful. You need more rest. These upgrades are trying to happen, but they're not happening and integrating at the speed that it should, because you're not getting the proper rest. You're not drinking enough water and you're not getting enough rest at night. You need to be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Now, I just heard someone say that's not possible. Yes, it is possible. You have to make time for that. You need to start having a bedtime. Yes. You need a bedtime. You need to self-regulate. because these gifts are trying to ground and integrate, but they can't if you're not resting. It's just like a phone, right? You know, when we try to charge our phone, the phone is charging. I noticed that like when I would try to charge my phone sometime and I'm holding it, it would get all hot, or it would feel, I don't know, it just would feel weird. Like, put the phone down, just like leave it alone. Let it take a break. You need a break. You recharge while you rest and you sleep. Some of you can benefit from like 2 days of just sleeping. Like, you're so deprived of rest. Your upgrades, you have an upgrade, a serious upgrade coming for your, again, the clairvoyance, your third eye. For many of you, you also have a huge upgrade with your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is upgrading because many of you are leaders. You are, whatever this leading looks like for your community, whatever you're doing, because you're meant to do humanitarian work. You're meant to be here to lead and guide others. So your throat chakra is getting a huge upgrade as well. Some of you need to rest. You're on a treadmill, you're doing too much, you're not taking the time to take care of yourself. You need to rest, and that's going to help. That's going to help. What it is this. It's like this. I'm going to use the phone again. You know how like the phone sends you to update, like when it's time to update, and sometimes like we put it off, or, you know, we don't always do it immediately. It's like your update is like right there. Like your update is like right here on you. And it's like, you just need to get some sleep and trust and have confidence. And it's going to just flow right through you. Where it's like, the first step is getting to sleep. The second step is, once you get to sleep, you're going to start seeing that you're going to feel a difference. You're going to feel a difference, and you're going to see it. Because when you get to sleep, that's going to be the huge activation. You're going to be able to have your dreams, to see some different things. You're going to be able to see into new dimensions, new spaces, new timelines. Okay? New timelines, future timelines. Okay? Because this is a lot about your destiny, North Node again, your destiny, what you're here to do, your purpose, why you are here. These gifts are here to assist you in that, in this, okay? So rest, you need rest. You need to start going to bed at night. It's too much. I just heard burning midnight oil. It's too much of that going on. You know, in this society, the way everything is with the capitalism and all of that, you know, we've been forced to feel like, you know, grind, you know, hustle. You know, we got to be productive. We got to keep creating. No, we need a balance. We need rest too. Rest is important. And for this power, you have to get your rest. I'm not saying that you have to be off of work all the time. I'm not saying that. You need to go to bed at a decent time in the night. You need to get 8 hours. If you can't get 8, try to at least get 7. You need your rest. That helps you to upgrade like no other. Yeah, like, okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have the devil here. For your psychic upgrades, and the healing, you're going to heal. You're going to help people heal from addiction, heal from codependency, because you're healing this. You're going to get a lot of help. If you've been having issues with codependency and addictions, you are getting ready to really be guided out of this, to be released. You're getting ready to have freedom. You're being upgraded to freedom. This is powerful, because this is, again, your destiny. You had to go through it because you had to know what it was to help others. So you're getting ready to be upgraded to freedom. But you have to do your part. You have to trust. You have to be confident. You have to rest. Okay? And you have to practice. If you missed the overview video, if I were you, I would go back and watch, okay? But you have to practice as well. You have to do these things. If you want, you're going to be free. You're going to be free. And this is coming in quick. Page of Wands. Many of you, you are a fire sign or have some strong fire placements, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are a leader. You are guiding people. You are guiding people to the promised land, to freedom. You have to take care of yourself. You are your first patient. You are a healer, whatever, it doesn't matter. You are your first patient. You have to take care of yourself. You have to. Some other healing abilities that you're going to get. You're going to be able to work with, if you're not already working with the earth elements, fire, wind, air, water, you're going to have capabilities like water divination. You're going to be able to touch the water and you get all these type of messages or visions. Your vision again. So while these upgrades are happening, if you have time, spend time by the water or step up your spiritual baths, because the water is going to help bring in water and fire. Water and fire are very prominent here. Fire, stare at the fire. Literally stare at the fire. You're going to get visions. Water purifies you. Water cleanses you. Visualize yourself before you go to sleep being cleansed by the water, and then put yourself in a bubble, an energetic bubble. But visualize yourself being cleansed by the water. Water really cleanses you and helps more integration, okay? Because really what it is you're integrating. But these things you're not able to integrate because you're not getting enough rest. And because again, it's like your updates, your upgrades, they're right there. You're getting ready to be unlocked even more. You know how like when an iPhone gets unlocked or whatever, and they say it could just, whatever that means, it could do all this stuff. That's going to be you. You're going to be able to just do things that you're like, where the hell did this come from? It's going to be very, it's going to be very cosmic. It's going to feel unreal. It's almost going to feel like you're floating. I can't describe it. Like that's the best way I can describe it because I know what it feels like. That I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really out of this world. And it's like, but you have to trust it. You have to trust it. You're going to be able to, your hands are being upgraded as well. Your hands, okay? Protect your hands if you're not already protecting your hands. Take care of your hands, massage your hands. Let your hands have a break, okay? Sit out in the sun and just hold your hand out. Hold your hands out, okay? And just let them rest. The other day, I have to use myself real quick. The other day, my hand was just swollen. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was an upgrade. It went away. It went away like an hour or two or something like that. But I was like, oh my God, my hand is swollen. Like, what is going on? And they were like, my team was like, it needs a rest. It needs a break. You have to put the device down, Nicole. Like, just stop. Just let it So you're being unlocked to freedom, and it's getting ready to bring a lot of happiness and stability. You're gaining more spiritual knowledge and wisdom. There's a balance here. There's a balance of your light and your dark happening for you, a balance of the shadow, a balance of the masculine and feminine energy. The light and the dark is definitely balancing out for you. You're getting ready to walk. You're walking more into the light. You're walking more into your destiny, your purpose. You're aligning yourself with where you're supposed to be, and you're trusting it. Okay, you are trusting it. Let's see some more abilities. What else? Trust, confidence, power, rest. Yeah, see, You're being liberated. You're being liberated because you're meant to liberate others. You're meant to liberate others, to show others how to be free, to show others how to be unlocked, to show others how to move forward, how to trust themselves. You can't guide people. You can't guide your community if you don't trust. If you're doubting yourself, how can you guide them? How can you show them? Again, your third eye, crown chakra, very important here. Your sight, your visions, your dreams, start journaling them. It will all make sense soon. That's what I just heard to tell you. If you don't have time to journal them, because sometimes we don't have time, we have to get up and go, take your phone and do a recording. Record what you saw, record what you felt. It will all make sense soon. Seriously, you need to do this because many of you are going to be able to help people, again, get on that better timeline. Okay? Liberate. You are here to guide and rescue people. This is what's happening for you. You're being upgraded because guess what? You've been rescuing yourself. You've been healing yourself. And again, you cannot do that. You have to take a time out and be in solitude to let these upgrades happen. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to do a lot of self-care, to be kind to yourself, to be good, mind, body, soul, okay? That's very important. Taking that time out to care for yourself, to get rest, to do self-care, to treat yourself well. This is how these things will upgrade and really integrate and ground. Your throat chakra. For some of you, you're going to need to take a break from, again, the solitary moments, taking a break from yourself, taking a break from the world, just resting your voice. Some of you are going to be getting hoarse, going in and out. You may feel some sore throat going on, but you're not sick. Your voice may be raspy. These are upgrades. It's upgrading. Give yourself the rest to let it happen. Some of you, you need to do massages like this. Okay? Just like, just massage it with your hands. It's up in here. Okay? And when you do that, it activates this. It activates all of this. Start giving yourself massages. It's powerful and it works. We have your mentor. I cannot say this enough about this leadership thing. You are a leader. Trust that you are a leader. Listen, nobody needs to tell you you are a leader. Tell yourself. But then start doing it. I'm telling you you're a leader. Power one, you are a leader. Don't avoid this. Don't evade this leadership position. This is your destiny. You are going to have more, you're going to be more tapped into your abilities because you are meant to lead. You are meant to show. You are meant to guide. It doesn't matter what it is that you do. You're going to lead and guide regardless of what you do. But you're being pushed further into it because it's time. It's time to step up. But you have to trust and you have to be confident. No one wants a shaky leader. No one wants a flighty leader. No one wants someone that doesn't really know how to speak up for themselves or is shaky with what they're saying or not sure themselves. That's why your throat chakra is really being upgraded, okay? Because you have to be sure and your voice has to be firm, clear, and people need to feel that they're like, yeah, the leader has spoken, okay? People got to feel it. So that's why sometimes people calling you, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I can't do this right now. Some days it's so overwhelming for me. Again, I can talk, but it hurts to talk. Like I just have to rest. Like I can't, I'm speaking from personal experience. Like you just have to rest and you will feel so much better. And letting those upgrades just move, okay? Just move through. Okay, reciprocity. This is the B here. So this is about community. This is about collaboration. This is about hard work. This is about endurance. This is about being able to receive. being able to receive. Look again, this crown chakra and third eye chakra. I cannot say this enough. And for some of you, your upper chakras above your crown are being upgraded as well, which is going to penetrate the lower chakras, okay? So your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and your throat chakra, very important here. Look at this vision. He's not playing. He knows what he's here to do. He knows the assignment. He is confident. He doesn't have to say anything yet, but we know when this man speaks, he's got something to say and we need to listen. That's you, Pile 1. This is you. Confidence, trust, power, being able to receive. And then finally, strategy. This is, again, you, Fox energy, strategic, swift, moving and flowing, taking that inspired, aligned action when you're told to, not overthinking it, but having strategy, vision. Your vision, okay, is going to be like no other because you are here to strategize and lead and guide the collective. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe, comment below, let me know how this resonated. Share the video. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful for you. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep leading us. You got this. Trust, confidence, power. I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. I am Nicole. I'm so grateful to have you here with me. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself, for doing this work. Let's get into it, Pal 2. You chose the Peregrine Falcon. Okay. This is intense. This is intense. You're really powerful, Pal 2. Your energy just really took over, okay? This is really powerful. Like, this is like, woo. Okay, many of you, your upgrades that are coming in, you are unlocking ancient wisdom from past lives, okay? You are really unlocking the type of wisdom and gifts that you possessed in past lives. Writing is really important here in your hands. Your writing abilities are going to be upgraded like no other. Your hands. I'm feeling very strongly many of you have had past lives in Egypt. Ancient Egypt is coming through very strong. We almost have here, this person looks like a pharaoh right here. The type of gifts that you had, and then 25 representing number 7, reducing to the number 7. 7, higher knowledge, spiritual wisdom, teacher, student of the universe type energy. Many of you may be a life path 7, life path 9, Sagittarius energy coming through, Gemini and Virgo energy. This is about unlocking what's already there. Unlocking what is already there. What is within your Akashic records. Many of you have ancient wisdom. Many of you are old souls. Okay? Old souls. You have ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge that you need to unlock. Reading is going to be very important for you. Reading. And many of you know how to speed read. And if you don't, you need to start speed reading. You have the ability to speed read. And if you're not speed reading, it's getting ready to start. Many of you are very worldly, scholarly, knowledgeable, free thinkers, okay? You are meant to share this wisdom and knowledge with others. However you do this is going to be different for all of you, but there's ancient wisdom here. I'm talking about deep, deep secrets of the universe. The universe favors the bold. The universe favors the bold. If you don't tap into this knowledge, it's never going to be unlocked this lifetime. I just have to say it. You have to be bold and brave enough to go there. And for some of you that's going into your shadow, many of you have had past lives where you abused power. You abuse your power. You abuse your gifts. And I feel like you feel that. I feel like when you get too close to these gifts, it scares you. Or sometimes you feel afraid of your power, or something just jolts you like, whoa, I didn't know I was this powerful. I didn't know I could do this. Some of you have the gift of you're going to be able to move things by, like if you stare at a water bottle and you just keep staring and staring. I don't know what this process is called. It hasn't, I need to do some more reading on this. It's a name for this, but comment below if you know what this is called. But it's like you're going to be able to move objects with your mind. Like that's how deep your knowledge and your wisdom runs. Y'all are powerful and you don't even know. You do know, you just haven't always used it for the light. That's what I feel. There's a huge shadow and shadow and light power play here. Like a huge, it's like the dark and the light fight for you. The dark wants to pull you in. The dark feels attractive. The dark can feel good. It can feel good to manipulate, like to use your power to just be like, but then the light feels good too. It feels good to use your power to give to people, to help, and to do this. But that dark pulls you in because you've had a lot of past lives manipulating with your power. Many of you are very attractive, seductive. You know how to pull people in with your looks, your charm, your wit. You just have that. People don't even know. Like people just don't even know what you do. Like you're just magnetic and you don't try. You're just there. This is a part of the gifts. Like your appearance is going to be even more magnetic. Your aura, your energy, you're just going to pull people in. You've already been doing this. Many of you have had past lives. And I know this is not a past life reading, but I have to give you this because I feel like this is going to help you for your upgrades to really integrate, you got to remember who you are. You got to really dig deep because that's where it is. It's so deep within your Akashic records. So in order for you to know where you're going, you have to trigger the dark, the shadow, because the shadow is going to help push you into the light. You have to go into like the things that you used to be because you got to move past it. You're here to move past it. You are here to use your power for the light because you're so powerful. You have the gift to knock people off their like completely out of alignment, completely out of balance. Like I'm hearing knocks me off my feet. Like the song by Stevie Wonder. That's the power you have over people. People, for many of you, your aesthetic, your beauty, your looks is so divine. And that's a part of the upgrade. The more you tap into that wisdom, the more it just, your outer world just upgrades. Because you're meant to pull people in, because you're meant to share knowledge. You're meant to teach. You're meant to give that knowledge that you've learned, that you've experienced that's deep within. And you were doing this, many of you were doing this in your past lives, especially if you are resonating with past life in Egypt. You were doing this. You were a scribe. You were channeling. Many of you have also had past lives where you were, royalty, a king or a queen, and you abused your power, or you were a huge leader to the masses and you abused your power you would go back and forth between the light and the dark. But sometimes the dark was so seductive. The dark would just pull you in. It would just, that dark would seduce you because the dark was a lot of that ego. This is about having that divine power, that power under the light. Okay, not fueled by the ego, not fueled by the material world and the opinion of others and what they think and what they feel. I just saw 911. That's Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is with you, working with you. Okay, Archangel Michael, that's big. It's huge. Many of you, you had this power. Like, I'm telling you this because this is a part of your upgrades. I don't want you to feel like, why does she keep talking about my past life? This is a part of the upgrade. You knowing this is going to activate this for you. The more you dig deeper within, because you are so layered. Many of you have this duality that's just like, people don't even know. People don't know how dualistic you are. How this light and this dark is constantly at war. This is, again, activating for you. This is going to activate you to push more toward the light because you're being pushed into the light, and this is how you receive more of your gifts and unlock this knowledge and this wisdom. You've had past lives where you were a leader in royalty so many times. It's just like, it's nothing for you. Like, it's nothing for people to follow you. Like, it's no big deal. Like, you're so used to it. Many of you may have had people following you even back when you were in school, or when, you were kind of put up on a pedestal when you were younger, and people just listen to you and follow you. But this is about sharing that wisdom that's so deep within. You are a gatekeeper. You hold a lot of secrets to this universe. Just naturally. It's just there. Like, you hold a lot. You hold a lot of the keys to helping people discover, like, the meaning of life, karma, the laws of the universe, cause and effect. Like, you hold that knowledge. Some of you are going to be writing a book, something very powerful with your hands and writing. But you know what? What's happening is this. You have this incredible gift with your hands and your writing capabilities, because many of you were, you were a scribe in past lives, and I'm also just having a vision of, like, the hieroglyphics. You, like, channel, like, you're so powerful. Like, you channel the messages from the universe to, carve on the wall, okay? The secrets, that ancient knowledge. Some of you in past lives, like, you channeled the language, like, you created the language. Like, let's just say Arabic. You helped create it. You helped, like, channel the words and give it meanings. This is so deep. Like, this is so much power. Comment below. What is going on? I mean, this is like, you are the gatekeeper and you don't even know it. It's nothing for you to manifest. It's nothing for you. Law of attraction, what? You knew law of attraction when you were like 6. You know what I mean? That's light work for you. Literally. Like, you could teach law of attraction with your eyes closed. You don't even, people talking about law of attraction now, you've been on. What these people talking about? Like, what? Been on law of attraction. Oh, that's what y'all call it? What? Like, yeah. Wow. Okay. See, this is it. Okay. So, you are being pushed to 3 of Wands here in reverse. This is, again, which way are you going to go? Are you going to let the light seduce you, or are you going to let the dark seduce you? This is about getting this ego in check. Many of you have huge egos, and I'm not going to lie, it's for good reason. I mean, I'm not excusing your ego, but I get it. Okay? But many of you are not honest about how big your ego is. And I feel like, again, it's that duality. People just don't know how big your ego is. Like, people probably feel like you're confident and like, yeah, But then it's that duality. You go through being confident and not being confident. So this balancing act, the more you follow the light, the more it will be revealed. These are the secrets. You feel like you got secrets now. This ain't nothing to where you're going. The next 3 months, 3 of Wands here, the next 3 months, if you really dig deep and remember who you are and get into your past lives and like what you used to be and read, you are going to be like, people aren't even going to know who you are. It's going to be so powerful. So powerful. We have your Queen of Cups in reverse. Let me show you that braid. You are, hold on, let me change this battery. Hold on. Okay, Queen of Cups here. You are going to have to bring love into the situation and get more into your heart space in order to unlock more of your gifts. More of your gifts require for you to be okay with your emotions, become more emotionally intelligent, become more emotionally available, become more emotionally vulnerable. Many of you have probably have had, it's like a balance here. Maybe you've been too emotional and then emotionally cold. Okay, so there's again this duality that's just very incredible. I mean, this is almost like something I've never seen before. Like, this duality is very fascinating because your duality is meant to be an example for others. Again, this is how you unlock. You have this dualistic nature, and some of you may even be a Gemini, or you have some type of strong Gemini placement. This duality is meant to help you to dig deeper within your soul to unlock the wisdom, unlock the keys. You hold keys. Literally, many of you hold the keys to the universe. Come on, enlighten us. Tell us what's up. Tell us what it is. Give us the game. You hold the keys. Like, you have that ancient knowledge that we need to continue to move forward, to be more civilized, to ascend, to raise our vibration, to create the new earth, to pave the new way. You hold it, but it's not going to unlock if you're blocked in your heart chakra. So your heart chakra is trying to upgrade. You may be having pain in your back, pain in your chest. You may be feeling like you having a panic attack or what the hell is going on. That's your heart chakra. And I'm speaking from personal experience. When I was going through my heart chakra upgrades, I was like, what the hell is this? I can't breathe. It was my heart chakra really opening. And that's what's happening for you. So if you feel a bit like, overwhelmed, take a break, rest, okay? Take a break so that can integrate. You are going to light the way for others. You're going to give them, again, the universe has chosen you. The higher power has chosen you to be that guide, to give humanity these keys, this knowledge, this wisdom, so we could do better and be better. This is so powerful. Like, this is so powerful. It's really like, and however you do this, it doesn't have to be, a lot of times we think that it has to be just this big show about how we reveal this knowledge. It doesn't have to be. It could be, on social media through like making posts or YouTube or whatever, or it could be through music and dance and writing. Writing seems to be very important here. So maybe you'll be writing a book. Maybe you are going to, again, write content, or you write screenplays, or you write songs, or whatever, okay? I am feeling very strongly like something about a book or a manuscript or something like that, okay? So, okay, let's get some more messages. This is, the more you dig into who you are, and when you see who you are, be forgiving. Because if you're tapping into your past life energy, it could be tough. And I'm speaking again from personal experience. I have abused my power. I have used my power for things of darkness, for selfish reasons. And I had to forgive myself and say, this is no longer who I am. I'm choosing the right path now. I know better. I'm doing better. I'm following the light. I'm following the higher power. I'm doing things for the highest good of all. So don't judge your past lives as much as you want to, because you're judging yourself. And that's not who you are anymore. You're not that person. You know, you're moving beyond that. So forgive yourself. And even if you did it this lifetime, forgive yourself. It's never too late to be redeemed, for forgiveness, and to choose the right path. Never too late. Give yourself grace. Yeah, see? This is really beautiful. Okay, we have a lot coming up. Networker. Okay, so here we go. Your gifts. Networking, bringing people together. Many of you are storytellers again. Your storytelling abilities will be, this is how you heal people, through stories, through writing, through contacting, connecting people together, bringing people together, bringing communities together. Again, sharing this wisdom to provide clarity and insight and give us the game. Like literally, you're meant to give us the game. But you can't hold the game all in for yourself, or your friends, or your family. It's meant for the collective. We all need it. So this is how you do it, and this is going to be upgrading. Maybe you have phobias. Maybe you have fears of being around people, or social anxiety, or speaking. Your throat chakra will be upgraded. Your hands are being upgraded, but your throat chakra will be upgraded because you are meant to speak. You're meant to write, but you're also meant to speak. Speak the truth and tell us what it is. Here we go with Messiah. There's something here about interviews or, being seen, talking about this stuff. There's a fear around that. You are supported. You are guided. You are guided to do this. You are meant to share these things. Some of you may feel like this is esoteric. Some of you may feel like, no, what are people going to think? No. That's fear. Don't let fear hold you back. It's not true. You are here to serve humanity. We see here, serving humanity with humility. This is humbly being a humble servant. Now, does that mean, sometimes people think when you're here to serve, you're going to be living this lifestyle where it's like, how people, these narratives that are being built. I don't even really need to go there. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have a nice life. That's not true either. You can have a great life and still serve. Okay? Let these stories go. These things are not true. You can still serve and still enjoy nice things and treat yourself to nice things. Okay? You don't have to live this lifestyle of like, you don't deserve anything because you're here to serve humanity. It's not true. You could do it the way you want to do it. Do it your way. And then we have Samaritan. So this is about helping all. Helping even the people that you think you may not help. Helping even the people that you may not to particularly care for, or you may have had issues with in the past. Forgiving those. Giving that light, that grace. But you got to forgive yourself first. And this is about, again, forgive the things. If you're seeing things from your past lives, if you're maybe you've been doing past life regression or whatever, forgive yourself. This is about forgiving and releasing. You're no longer that anymore. Okay? And this is, again, the more you do that, the more you unlock. The more you unlock yourself. It's like, wow, I used to be this. I used to do this. I was able to do this and before, even from childhood. A lot of times in our childhood, a lot of our gifts are revealed very early on. But sometimes we're in these environments where we're not able to really cultivate these gifts because of harsh circumstances or no support or feeling alone and all these other circumstances. So we have to just completely tune out to survive or, figure it out. We don't really have time to really, grow and ascend and tap into it. So going back again, all of it works together to help you to find who you are. And then we have your artist. You are an artist. You serve through your creativity, You help through your creativity. These things are being upgraded. Your artistry is being upgraded. Very powerful hands here. Your hands are really being upgraded. If you have had, some things that maybe you wanted to start doing more art or something like that for some of you, you're going to realize you're more gifted now. Your gifts with your artistry is upgrading. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's upgrading on all levels. Get to know yourself deeper. Get to know who you are. That's how you unlock it. That's how you bring it to life. Wow, I cannot make this up. Okay, here we go again with the more of the Egypt energy here. This reminds me of God Anubis. Truth. You are here to bring the truth. You are here to spread the truth. You are a truth seeker yourself. Again, a lot of this truth that you hold, this needs to be unlocked so you can share it with the collective. No more of just sharing this for yourself. This is for everyone. You find a way to share it, but it has to be shared. This is the truth. You are here to give it. Yeah, many of you, this is coming from Egypt. A lot of your ancient wisdom and knowledge is coming from Egypt. For some of you, you have a spiritual connection with someone else. This person really helps you to unlock it, to remember who you are. This person is helping you, whether it's energetically, whether it's physically. This person is activating you. You see here? You have someone activating you, okay? Activating this truth within, but you have to trust it. It could be a twin flame, it could be a soulmate, ascension partner, whatever you identify with, but this person is activating you, and it's activating you actually quite rapidly, like every day. Every day you're being activated, and you're activating this person as well, okay? And then we have here secrets. Again, you hold the secrets. You see how this lynx is on top of the world? And you see that the person down in the world, in the globe, with the blindfold on or whatever, or the mask on, like, what is it you know? Tell us what you know. It's time. You got to start revealing these secrets, because if you don't do it, you're not going to be given all of these secrets. They'll be snatched back. That wisdom will be pulled, because you're not going to be using it for the right things, so you're not going to have these abilities. The more you use it to help others and for the light, the more upgrades you receive and the more secrets that are revealed. I feel like I'm really piquing someone's interest here, and I feel like you're like, wow. So yeah, so start revealing these secrets, okay? And then we have your work. So your work life, you're going to be receiving more balance, but you're going to be feeling very inspired to do a lot of work, personal healing work, but also work with your artistry, your community, learning. You're going to be putting that work in. That's the beaver energy. That's the diligence, focus, steadfast, building a strong foundation, building a strong structure, grounded structure, firm foundation, so it can't be destroyed. And these secrets that you hold, this wisdom you're unlocking, is going to help you with that. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Please like the video, subscribe, join the capital LOVE tribe, share the video, comment below, let me know how this resonated. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep doing the work. I will see you in the next video. Hi, File 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I am Nicole. Let's get into your reading. We have here Lioness. Okay. Protection. What's upgrading? What's upgrading for you is your crown chakra and also your clairsentience ability, your claircognizance ability, clairsentience ability, because this is about protection. This is about feeling energy even before someone speaks, someone says a word, being able to recognize what feeling you get and what you know to be true. But a lot of this has to do with trust and faith. Your claircognizance ability is getting a huge upgrade because many of you need this for protection. You need this to be able to maneuver and to move forward in your journey. Your clairsentience ability, which is the clear feeling, being able to clearly feel. You're getting ready to be able to discern energies in a better way, okay? Discerning what you feel versus what you see, discerning how energy feels, putting a meaning on different feelings, different vibrations, like the different things that you feel, what does that mean to you? What is this saying to you? So your discernment is upgrading as well. Many of you have had issues with your discernment in the past. You had issues with your judgment. You had issues with seeing things clearly. That's why your claircognizance ability and your discernment is both growing and being upgraded at the same time. But again, this is going to require trust, and it's going to require faith, and it's going to require for you to be gentle with yourself. Trial and error. Okay, there's going to be some things that you missed the mark on. You're going to have to be okay with that. You're going to have to be okay with not always being right. So this is going to be a check to your ego, because for some of you, you hold a lot of like Leo pride energy here. We have the Lioness. So you have a lot of pride. Sometimes you can have a big ego and you always want to be right. You never want to be wrong. So this is about allowing yourself to not always be right and being okay with not always being right. Some of you may have a know-it-all personality, like people feel like you're a know-it-all. And a lot of times you are, to be fair, a lot of times you are right, but maybe you like to rub it in people's faces, or maybe you like to just be boastful about it. And this is about checking that energy, because you know, Spirit is saying for some of you, you're not upgrading the way you should because you want to push it in other people's face how you're always right and you're always accurate and you're always not missing the mark. You're always getting it right. You never miss. And your claircognizance ability is very strong. But Spirit is saying for me to let you know, it could be a lot stronger if you would tone that ego down and be graceful. Be graceful when you're right. Not pushing it in other people's face. Not like, I told you so. I told you that would happen. You know, you would upgrade quicker if you have a balanced, healthy ego. For some of you, your ego is it could be a bit prideful. Because a lot of times you are right, okay? I'm not going to take that from you. I don't want you to think that like, no, you are right. Most of the time you are. But what I want you to recognize is Spirit is saying your claircognizance would be even stronger if you wouldn't be, you know, always braggy or like, I told y'all, I told you so, I know I'm right, I know what I be talking about, I know what I'm saying. You know, that kind of attitude, you got to tone it down. Be graceful with the wins. Be graceful with your knowledge. So your solar plexus is also upgrading. You see here, you see the light? Because with your claircognizance ability, this is about balancing, having more divine confidence. Not ego. Not your confidence being so attached to the world, the material world, and like, you know, people affirming you and people validating you. For some of you, you need for people to come back to you and tell you you were right. And you are going to have to start letting that go and just walking in that divine confidence, like I did what I was supposed to do. I got the message how I was supposed to receive it, and I delivered the message. Whether I was right or wrong, whether they come back and tell me I'm right, whether they affirm that I was right, it's none of my business and I'm okay. Like, you're going to have that attitude. That's how you upgrade quicker. That's how you integrate. You're integrating from a humble place, or divinely humble or divinely confident. Like you're so confident in the creator or universe, whatever you resonate with, so confident in the knowledge and the gifts that you receive, but you're just so graceful with it. And you deliver it with love and with ease and with flow and not, and let me tell y'all this, and somebody gonna tell me, come back and tell me I was right. And when y'all gonna tell me, I know, like some of you may even be in the spiritual community. You may be, you know, using tarot or, you know, doing things like that, channeling, I don't know. But you have to be more graceful with this knowledge and with your abilities. And Spirit is saying the more you do that, the more you upgrade. Because they want to upgrade you. They want to upgrade someone that is grateful and, you know, humble and showing that divine confidence and not that inflated, prideful ego type confidence. Okay? Not like that. That's not the point. Many of you, your abilities to protect yourself psychically and spiritually. Some of you have been spiritually manipulated. You've been spiritually taken advantage of, or people have used you for your gifts, or people have done things to tap into, like manipulated you to kind of like get you to reveal certain things so they could, you know, like they were taking your energy from you. They were taking your power. You are being upgraded with your protection. The more your gifts are being upgraded, the more your protection, your level and layer of protection is being upgraded. Your shape-shifting abilities are being upgraded. The ability to shape-shift into different animal energies, just different energies, period, to being able to pivot. Some of you have been very fixed, very hardcore on certain things and not flexible and not willing to compromise and not willing to give grace or not willing to just budge on many things. Your flexibility is being upgraded. Your ability to pivot, your ability to understand that, like, okay, this door closed, no big deal. Let me pivot over here and let me find another way. Let me not be so fixed, no, so rigid on one way of doing it or one way of being, okay? That's being upgraded. Some strong energy, strong Capricorn energy, strong Leo energy. Aries energy here. Very like your solar plexus is getting ready to really be upgraded. But this is, again, with your solar plexus, that's your I am, your confidence. Many of you have got to switch over to divine confidence and come out of this place of ego. You've been in this place of ego for too long. Letting your ego run the show, letting your ego just be out of this world, so big, so out of control. It's time to move to the other side of divine confidence. Yes, you are amazing. Yes, you are powerful. Yes, you are beautiful, handsome, gifted. Use these gifts to help others. You don't need people to validate you. Your ego is telling you need that validation. Your ego is saying you need love from everybody. You need everybody to show you love, or you need people to affirm you and to affirm what you're saying to them and tell you this. No, you don't. All you need is whatever you resonate with, okay? Universe, spirit, source, God. That's all. That's the only validation you need. And when you start walking on that path, you are going to jump timelines and ascend and upgrade so quick. Once you let this ego, you got to put this ego in place. The ego serves you, serves all of us. We have an ego, but it cannot be so out of control. Okay? You need an ego. We have to have our ego because our ego connects us here to earth. That's our identity. That's who we are, okay? So we need our ego. It serves us. But when our ego is so out of control, that's when it doesn't serve us. You have to move to divine confidence. Okay. I don't know why. I saw the bottom of the deck. Okay, King of Swords here. So your ability to walk, you're getting ready to have this clear, firm ability about you, where it's like you're going to be so clear and so firm, and you're going to be so divinely confident. The main thing here is putting this ego in check. When you put your ego in check, your abilities are going to really just be like blossom. It's going to bloom. It's going to accelerate. Things are going to move so quickly because you're going to move into this divine power, the Emperor here. Okay, this is going to be you with that sword of truth. You're going to have that sword of truth here. You're getting ready to be able to just cut through the BS, discern through the foolishness, tell people what they need to hear, and just know, like you're just going to have this knowing. But this is, again, switching over to that divine confidence. You're going to be able to speak to people and really like change their world. So your third eye and your crown chakra, your claircognizance and your clairsentience, start really working with what these things feel like. What do you feel? So I'm going to give you an example about me real quick. When I'm just doing something and all of a sudden it feels like cold, that tells me a few things. For one, there's energies around me, okay, that, you know, I can't see them, but most people can't, okay? Those are energies from the spirit realm. They're around me. That's number one. That could be the case. Number two is secrets, or something that's hidden, something that needs to be revealed, something I need to know, something I need to dive into. When I feel warm, that's comfort, that's love. Someone's sending me love, someone's sending me loving energy, someone, or, you know, getting loving energy from the universe, from God's Spirit and the Most High. I'm getting like truth, I'm getting knowledge, I'm getting clarity. Something's gonna become clearer because light, warmth. Okay, so start putting your own meanings. What does it mean to you? Start discerning, really working on you, practicing the art of discernment, because many of you are going to be moving up within your career and business, and you need this type of ability to upgrade so you can cut through the BS and you can know what you need to know to act and move accordingly, you know, for your business, or whatever it is you're going to be doing, because many of you, your business is going to be helping others, okay? So, or, you know, adding value to the collective. So you need to be able to discern these things. We have here Page of Cups. Your creativity is growing and being upgraded. You're getting ready to start being okay with getting dreamy, with getting whimsical. I'm feeling a very earth energy here. Many of you may be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Start allowing yourself to dream. Start allowing yourself to get whimsical. Start allowing yourself to, like, you know, get caught up in those, like that inner child energy, getting back to that. This helps you to upgrade. This helps your creativity to flow. Okay, this allows you, your inner child energy. This allows you to go there, to get more of that, more of these upgrades, to have more of that knowing, more of that wisdom and that discernment. We also have here Queen of Cups. Again, getting in touch with your emotions, with your vulnerabilities, not being so fixed on the material world and, like, you know, the earthly things, getting more in tune with your emotions and your heart center, your heart space. This helps you to upgrade. This allows you to be more discerning, because when you're not into your heart space, when this is blocked, you can't always discern emotions. You're going to be able to read emotions better and understand them better and be more emotionally intelligent. Reading emotions is not easy. Just knowing how someone feels, because a lot of you do know, but it's a disconnect here with the heart space. You're not going to be able to fully tap into people and their emotions and what they're feeling and they're thinking. And because, again, you're going to be able to tap into this to help people. This is not just for you to, like, you know, just for you to know this, okay? This is to help others. But you have to be in touch with your emotions. Let's say you have a child and your child has issues with their expression, their throat chakra. They have issues with telling you what they feel and what they think. You need to be able to discern from being with this child, their energy, their mood, you need to be able to discern what this child will need from you, how you can nurture this child, how you can help this child. And you won't be able to know that if you're not tapping into this heart space. Many of you, your heart chakra is blocked and is trying to become unblocked. Okay? Allow yourself to be okay with emotions. Allow yourself to unpack your emotions. This is how you upgrade. This is how you go to the next level. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with yourself. Nurture yourself. Okay? Allow these emotions, allow yourself to get in touch with your emotions. And you're going to be very successful. Many of you, we have 10 of Pentacles here. Many of you are going to help so many people. And you're going to help people shift into divine confidence. By you shifting into divine confidence, you're going to show people how to do that. You're going to show people how to be divinely confident and how to get this ego in check and have a healthy ego and not an out of control ego. For many of you, you're going to be working with children. You're going to be working with animals. You're going to be, so these things are being upgraded. You're going to be working with different cultures. You're going to help people from different cultures. You're going to be traveling to different parts of the world to help people. Okay, so you're, again, this confidence, the confidence to travel alone, the confidence to, the divine confidence to travel alone to help, the divine confidence to be able to discern when you go to these places, how to protect yourself, because some of you are going to be traveling alone to different countries, doing some different things, working in the fields, working with people. You have to have strong discernment because you're going to have to protect yourself. When you're out there alone, you don't know anyone, you are protected from the spiritual realm, but they want you to protect yourself on the earthly side. Okay? So you are going to, it takes confidence to do these things, to go to these different places around the world. Some of you are going to be like global citizens if you're not already, this world traveler that just walks around, helping people, talking to people. For some of you, you may be on a public platform and, you're going to start just like moving with no security. And people are going to be like, what? You were moving around with no security? Like, you're not going to be telling people like that, but people may see it. But you got to know how to protect yourself. You got to know how to protect yourself, and you have to know how to protect your energy. So this is how things are being upgraded. Are you protecting your energy? Are you protecting your energy? If you're on a public platform, even if it is, like just being like a social media person, like a lot of people know you on social media, are you protecting your energy? Are you cutting cords with people? Are you cleansing your energy? Are you grounding your energy? Taking spiritual baths? Not letting people spiritually manipulate you anymore or take your power, take your energy. This is what's being upgraded, and you're really being pulled in that direction to really pay attention to that. Okay, so it's your shape-shifting. I think I said this for this group, but your shape-shifting abilities are, again, growing. They're upgrading. You're going to be able to shape-shift. You have to learn how to pivot. You have to learn how to be less rigid. You have to learn how to be more compromising. This is upgrading for you. Again, because you have to shape-shift. When you're traveling and helping people and doing all of this stuff, you got to be able to pivot. You may have to quickly hurry up and move out of a situation. And again, that discernment. What do you feel? Okay, you can't see it, but something doesn't feel right. What do you know? Claircognizance. What are you being told? What do you feel? Okay, it feels like something's wrong. I may be in danger. Some danger may be imminent. Let me hurry up. Let me pivot. Let me run over here. Let me, this is what's happening for you. I hope that I'm being clear, because for many of you, this journey is getting ready to get real, and it's going to be exciting and adventurous, but these upgrades have to integrate. You are a visionary. Okay? A visionary. Your vision is being upgraded. Your claircognizance, your third eye, your sight, your clairvoyance, being able to see things before it happens, being able to predict things before it happens, because for many of you, again, this is about that ability to pivot and that ability to just know. Like for some of you, you're going to have to, like you're in business and you're going to have to make quick decisions, quick, life-changing, huge decisions. You're going to have to think on your feet. This is being upgraded. What do you know? What do you feel? What are you being told? What did you hear? Before you even really process it, what do you know to be true? That's your first instinct. That's what you have to go with. Okay? And then we have your goddess. So your ability to, your creativity again, your creativity, this Venus energy here, this, I'm getting a big Taurus energy. Your creativity is being upgraded. The ability to be sensual and show your wisdom by just being sensual and graceful and, again, very confident, but that divine confidence. But showing your creativity in the things that you know that are just beautiful and magnificent and helpful, and, you know, being more creative. Okay, that is really upgrading for you. Your ability to be more creative and more just like in that space of like divinity, and just showing your divinity, and just like, this is who I am, and, you know, this is, my ego's not out of control. My ego is in a healthy place, but this is just me. And people are going to be so, I mean, really, for many of you, people are just going to be so enamored by this. But you have to let go of this fear, okay? You have to let go of this fear. It's time to come out of the darkness. It's time to come out of this barren land, you know, where you've been before. Even though you've had this confidence, but you've been in fear. It's time to move into abundance, the light and abundance. You're being pushed in that direction, and it's time. It's your time. Many of you have a dog spirit animal with you. You may even have a dog. This dog is right by your side, guiding you, loyal, your companion right now, loyal to you on this journey. Your trust, you have to build your trust. You have to build your trust. Your trust is going to be so important. Come out of the darkness, move into the light. Come out of the darkness, move into the light. If you've been in a dark night of the soul, you're coming into the light. The darkest before the dawn. The dawn is coming. You see that? The darkest before the dawn. This dawn is coming. This new beginning is coming. You're coming out of fear. And then we have your transformation. You are transforming. Get into your emotions. Dive into your emotions. Allow yourself to get into it. Get into this heart space. Don't judge yourself. Be kind, nurturing, loving with yourself, graceful with yourself, and allow this transformation to occur. Again, many of you, you have all this other stuff. You're ready, but it's that divine confidence in that heart space, these emotions. You have to be okay with getting into your emotions, and you're building emotional intelligence. Again, a discerning quality that you're building, being able to discern what people need, what they're feeling, you know, how to help. You have to be able to read that and read the energy, but you have to get into your emotions. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Keep going. I'm proud of you. Keep doing the work. You got this. Please like the video, subscribe, join the Capital LOVE tribe. Comment below. Let me know how this resonated. Share the video. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time.